What if I told you that nearly half of all cancers could be prevented, not with expensive treatments or miracle pills, but with simple choices you make every single day? Welcome back to Total Health and Life, your trusted source for practical health advice and science-backed lifestyle solutions. In today's video, we're going to explore one of the most powerful truths in modern medicine: you can prevent cancer. And the best part, you don't need to be a doctor, a fitness expert, or a nutritionist to do it. You just need to understand the risk factors and take small, consistent actions to reduce them. From what you eat to how much you sleep to whether you choose to walk or stay sedentary, every choice matters. In this video, we'll break down what cancer really is and how it develops, why prevention is far more powerful than cure, which habits and foods are scientifically proven to reduce your cancer risk, and we'll debunk some of the biggest myths keeping people at risk today. So if you want to live a longer, stronger, and more vibrant life for yourself and your loved ones, stay with me until the end of this video, because this isn't just about cancer. It's about taking control of your health, one smart choice at a time. Let's get started. Part 1. What is cancer, its impact, and why prevention matters? Cancer, the word alone can cause fear, but understanding it is the first step in protecting yourself and your family. Cancer is a group of diseases characterized by the uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells. These cells multiply rapidly, invade healthy tissues, and spread to other organs, forming malignant tumors and impairing body functions. Normally, the body controls cell growth through strict regulation. Damaged or unneeded cells undergo a process called apoptosis, programmed cell death. But in cancer, defective cells bypass this and continue dividing unchecked. According to the World Health Organization, cancer is the leading cause of death worldwide. In 2020 alone, nearly 10 million people died from cancer, representing about 1 in 6 deaths globally. The 5 deadliest types were lung cancer, colorectal cancer, liver cancer, stomach cancer, breast cancer. And it's projected that by 2025, more than 20 million new cancer cases will occur annually worldwide, a number that continues to rise without effective prevention. While genetics do play a role, only 5 to 10% of cancers are caused by inherited genetic mutations. The vast majority, up to 90 to 95%, result from modifiable lifestyle and environmental factors. So cancer is not an inevitable fate, it's largely preventable. The consequences of cancer, more than a disease, cancer causes: physical suffering, pain, fatigue, nausea, weight loss, hair loss, and long-term treatment side effects. Mental distress, anxiety, depression, hopelessness for both patients and families. Financial burden. In the U.S., annual cancer treatment costs range from $50,000 to $150,000. In developing countries, many families go bankrupt or abandon treatment due to costs. Why cancer prevention should be a top priority? Because prevention is cheaper, easier, and more effective than treatment. According to WHO, 30% to 50% of cancers can be prevented by eliminating key risk factors like smoking, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, obesity, exposure to environmental carcinogens, excessive alcohol consumption, chronic stress and sleep deprivation, skipping regular screenings. Preventive actions also reduce the risk of other chronic diseases and improve your overall quality of life. Summary. Part 1. Cancer is the uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells. Globally, it causes 10 million deaths per year. Only 5 to 10% of cases are genetic. Most are lifestyle-related. Cancer affects your body, mind, and finances. 30 to 50% of cancers can be prevented through lifestyle change. Part 2. Why prevention is so important. Cancer is complex, dangerous, and expensive. Unlike seasonal infections, it often develops silently over years and is diagnosed late, when treatment is less effective. 1. Cancer is a global crisis. In 2020, There were 19.3 million new cancer cases and nearly 10 million deaths. By 2040, new cases may reach 28.4 million annually, a 47% increase. 2. Treatment is expensive. In the U.S., average annual treatment costs range from $60,000 to $200,000. Even with insurance, patients still face out-of-pocket costs, job loss, and long-term debt. In many countries, families sell assets or stop treatment altogether. Point 3. It reduces quality of life. Cancer causes loss of physical strength, mental health struggles, and broken family dynamics. Nearly 40% of cancer patients experience mental health issues during treatment. 4. Late detection equals lower survival. Early-stage cancer is often symptom-free. For example, early colorectal cancer has a 90% survival rate. Late-stage drops to under 15%. Stage I lung cancer can be treated surgically. Stage IV has poor outcomes. 5. Most cancers can be prevented. WHO estimates 4.45 million cancer cases annually are linked to avoidable risk factors like smoking, drinking, poor diet, obesity, and lack of vaccination. HPV, hepatitis B. 6. Prevention equals longer, better life. Healthy habits like regular exercise, balanced diet, and no smoking can extend life by 10 to 15 years, while also improving quality of life and mental health. Summary. Part 2. Cancer is growing globally and affects all aspects of life, health, finances, emotions. Treatment is costly and often less effective when cancer is detected late. But up to 50% of cancers can be prevented with lifestyle changes. Part 3. Proven habits and foods to reduce cancer risk. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. These science-backed strategies are simple and powerful. Point 1. Quit smoking. Tobacco causes 90% of lung cancer deaths and is linked to many other cancers. Even secondhand smoke is dangerous. Benefits begin the day you quit. 2. Stay physically active. Exercise regulates hormones, reduces inflammation, and boosts immunity. People who exercise regularly reduce their risk of 13 types of cancer. Aim for 150 to 300 minutes of moderate activity per week. 3. Eat a cancer-fighting diet. Increase. Cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, kale, contain sulforaphane, which inhibits cancer cell growth. Tomatoes, rich in lycopene, linked to lower prostate cancer risk. Garlic and onions have allicin, an anti-cancer compound. Berries, packed with anthocyanins to protect DNA. Green tea contains EGCG, a powerful antioxidant. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, high in omega-3 south, reduce inflammation. Limit. Processed meats, bacon, sausage, increase colorectal cancer risk by 18% per 50 grams day. Sugary drinks and refined sugar promote obesity and insulin resistance. Deep-fried and reused oils create toxic compounds like acrylamide. 4. Limit alcohol. Alcohol is a group 1 carcinogen linked to liver, breast, and mouth cancers. Even small amounts increase risk. Point 5. Maintain a healthy weight. Obesity is linked to 13 different cancers, including colon, breast, pancreas, and liver. 6. Get enough sleep and manage stress. Poor sleep disrupts immune function and DNA repair. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which fuels inflammation and cell damage. 7. Protect your skin. Use sunscreen, avoid sun exposure during peak hours, and wear protective clothing to prevent skin cancer. 8. Get regular screenings. Early detection can increase survival rates by 40 to 60%. Screen for breast, cervical, colorectal, and prostate cancers depending on age and risk factors. Summary. Part 3. Healthy habits like quitting smoking, exercising, eating well, sleeping enough, reducing alcohol, and getting screened regularly can cut cancer risk by up to 50%. Part 4. Debunking the most common cancer myths. In today's world of information overload, it's easy to fall into the trap of misinformation, especially when it comes to health. Unfortunately, some of the most dangerous myths about cancer continue to spread, putting millions of people at unnecessary risk. So let's set the record straight by debunking the most common cancer misconceptions with clear scientific evidence. Myth number 1: cancer is purely genetic. There's nothing I can do. This is one of the most widespread and harmful beliefs. Many people think if it runs in my family, I'll get it anyway, or the opposite, no one in my family has had cancer, so I'm safe. The truth? According to the National Cancer Institute, only 5 to 10% of cancer cases are due to inherited genetic mutations. The remaining 90 to 95% are caused by environmental factors, behavior, and lifestyle, which means they are largely preventable. Even someone with a high-risk gene like BRCA1 may avoid cancer if they live a healthy lifestyle, while someone without any family history can still develop cancer due to poor habits like smoking, drinking, and inactivity. Myth number 2: only smokers get lung cancer. While smoking is the leading cause, non-smokers can also get lung cancer from secondhand smoke, air pollution, especially fine particles like PM2.5, exposure to radon gas, and certain occupational chemicals like asbestos. JAMA research found that people living in highly polluted areas had a 30 to 40% higher risk of lung cancer than those in clean air environments, even if they never smoked. Myth number 3: eating organic food will protect me from cancer. Organic food is a healthier choice in terms of chemical exposure, but there's no strong scientific proof that eating organic alone significantly reduces cancer risk. What matters most is eating a diverse, plant-rich, balanced diet, organic or not. Prioritizing real, whole foods like vegetables, fruits, fiber, and minimizing processed meat and sugar is what really counts. Myth number 4: if I feel fine, I don't need cancer screenings. This myth can be deadly. Many cancers are silent in the early stages. Symptoms often don't appear until the disease has progressed. By the time symptoms show up, the cancer may be harder to treat or may have already spread. Regular screenings help detect cancer early, when it's most treatable and survival rates are highest. Myth number 5: cancer is a death sentence. This belief causes fear, despair, and hopelessness, but it's no longer true in many cases. Thanks to medical advances like early detection, personalized treatments, immunotherapy, and precision medicine, survival rates for many cancers have improved dramatically. For example, early-stage breast cancer has a 90% plus 5-year survival rate. Cervical cancer stage I, approximately 93%. Testicular cancer, over 95%. Thyroid cancer, over 98%. Cancer is serious, but it's not hopeless, especially if caught early and treated promptly. Summary: Part 4. Most cancers are not genetic. They're linked to lifestyle and environment. Non-smokers can still get lung cancer due to pollution or toxins. Organic food helps, but balanced nutrition is key. No symptoms does not equal no cancer. Screenings are essential. Many cancers can be treated or cured if detected early. Part 5. Final message: take action today to protect your future health. Now that we've journeyed through what cancer is, why prevention matters, and how small lifestyle changes can have a massive impact, here's the most important message of all. 1. You have more power than you think. Cancer is not just about luck or fate. Studies show that up to 42% of all cancer cases and nearly 45% of cancer deaths are linked to preventable risk factors. That means nearly half of cancers could be avoided by changing everyday habits. 2. Small habits, big results. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to start. You don't have to eat 100% organic, just eat more vegetables. You don't have to run marathons, just walk 15 to 30 minutes daily. You don't have to cut out all alcohol forever, just cut back. You don't have to change your whole life today, just start with one simple step. Remember, one healthy meal won't prevent cancer. One workout won't protect you forever. But a daily routine of small positive actions builds long-term resilience, and that's what protects your future. 3. Prevention is not a one-time act, it's a lifestyle. Preventive living isn't about restriction or fear. It's about understanding your body, respecting your health, and living intentionally. A 2020 study in The Lancet Public Health found that people who followed for healthy habits, not smoking, eating well, exercising, and maintaining a healthy weight, lived on average 14 years longer than those who didn't. That's not just extra time, that's better time. 4. Your actions affect others too. Every choice you make ripples out. When you eat healthy, your kids learn from you. When you get a screening, your spouse becomes more aware. When you quit smoking, you protect your family from secondhand smoke. When you share knowledge, you save lives. Cancer prevention is a personal choice, but also a collective responsibility. 5. So what can you do starting today? If you've made it this far, congratulations, you now know more than most people ever will. But knowledge alone doesn't save lives, action does, so take the first step. Add one more serving of veggies to your next meal. Take a walk today, even if it's just around the block. Book your next health checkup or screening. Cut out one drink this weekend. Share this video with someone you care about. The longest journey begins with a single step, and your health is worth it.